I'm here today with Eric Eteuati on a special edition of EHC-TV, an Inside the Actor Studio edition. Eric, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Lynn.
Where are you from?
Currently I am from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Where did you grow up?
Let's see. I would consider Chesapeake, I guess, is where I grew up. We've lived there for about 10 years now, but we've moved around a lot. My dad's in the Navy, or was in the Navy. He's retired now. So Chicago, I grew up there a little bit, and then California as well.
What is your mother and father's names?
Teresa and Eddie Eteuati.
What's their heritage?
Well, Teresa is from North Carolina. My dad is from Samoa, which is in the South Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what is your favorite Christmas present?
I guess this is kind of a lame answer to it, but I just got an iPod, but it's one of those like 80 gigs, so it holds, you know, all the songs and everything.
Your entire life?
Yeah, which is really nice because I was able to upload like all the photos onto, you know, onto my iPod, which is nice because my hard drive has like that much left on it, so
right.
It was nice to clear it up a little bit. So.
Well, it's good to have you on the show today, and we're trying to learn a little bit about you as an actor and as a person. What play are you currently starring in?
Currently, we are in rehearsals for Hippolytus.
What is Hippolytus about?
In a nutshell, Hippolytus is a Greek tragedy, and it centers around Hippolytus, whose father is Theseus. They come back, and Phaedra, who is Theseus' new wife, it's not Hippolytus' mother, but they find out that she's under the influence of the gods, Aphrodite, and she's basically in love with her stepson. So it's pretty much how everything unravels out of that. Theseus finds out about it, Hippolytus finds out about it. It's just basically a war between the gods and humans is what it is. So. And
I've heard that Hippolytus is somewhat of a sexist character to play. Is that correct?
He is. He's a very chaste person. He's a virgin. He's about 16 years old, and he just is looking for the right person, but he's just not the kind of person who goes out and, you know, looking to lose his virginity right then and there. He has these very high morals, and he's very in tune with the god Artemis, who is the goddess of the hunt and the goddess of virgins and stuff like that. So he worships her, which angers Aphrodite, because everyone's supposed to worship Aphrodite. I mean, it's the goddess of love and everything, but he refuses to do it. So,
are you concerned with how the audience might react to such a sexist character?
Not really, because you get Hippolytus' side, but then you get everyone else's side who do worship, you know, they all worship Aphrodite. So you get both, you know, the good and the bad and the good. So it kind of outweighs. I feel like there's going to be some women that are like, what? You know, but I think everyone will get over it eventually. So.
Right. And who wrote this particular version of Hippolytus?
Well, what's nice is Euripides wrote the original version of Hippolytus, and I have no idea when. I just know that it was Greek, so it was a long time ago. I probably should know. I'm sorry, Dr. LaPlante, that I don't remember that from theater history. My bad. But he actually, Dr. LaPlante, our directing professor, who's actually directing Hippolytus, looked at about 4 different versions, maybe even more than that, of Hippolytus. A lot of people have done rewrites and translations and stuff, and he basically just picked out, and we've got a whole entire script that's written from him, but it's different. We're doing a very avant-garde kind of production with this. There's a lot of physicality that's going on. If you like Cirque du Soleil, I'm not saying that it's exactly like Cirque du Soleil, but there's some things, there's a lot of like climbing on top of people, and there's chorus work, and the set's amazing, costumes are going to be fun. It's just going to be an overall awesome production to be a part of. So.
What is, I'm not even going to attempt to say that word.
Avant-garde?
No.
What?
Sedent.
Okay, you're going to say that
one. It was, I don't know, it was the S word you just said.
What?
I don't know, about climbing on top of people.
Oh.
Could you explain that more?
Like climbing on top of people?
Yeah, like is it acrobatic?
Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil.
Yes.
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's just very, there's a lot of gymnastics kind of stuff, a lot of physical kind of stuff, a lot of flipping, a lot of jumping. I do a lot of leaps, a lot of flips and back flips and stuff. So it's very physical, and a lot of the way that we say our lines and stuff is a lot different than you would hear in normal speech kinds of stuff. So it's gonna be fun to watch. There's a lot of things going on, so you're gonna want to sit there and just take it all in. So.
Right, as we do in any of your productions, Eric. You're fabulous.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You recently won a prestigious award.
I did.
What award was this?
The full title is the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival Irene Ryan Acting Scholarship, and I won for Region 4. I competed against about 220, maybe over a little bit, students from all over the Southeast and the South in general. There's about 8 different regions in the Kennedy Center, and we had different rounds that we had to go through. I performed 2 scenes and then a monologue, and my partner, who is Laura Crockrell, went with me as well. And we made it through each of the rounds and found out at the end that we were one of the 2 finalists. So April 14th through the 20th, I'll be going up to Washington, D.C. to the National Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival and competing for a $3,000 scholarship there. And it's just awesome. I'm really excited about it. There's going to be so many people there. I'm taking workshops with like professional actors, and
right.
I'm ecstatic. And it's going to be a nice vacation.
What's coming up next year for Eric Eteuati?
Well, I recently just took a job with the Lost Colony, which is in Mania, North Carolina. So I'll be working with them over the summer for about 3 months. And I'm waiting on a few other potential jobs as well. One in particular that I'm hoping for within the next couple of weeks. So
we appreciate you being on EHC-TV today. Hopefully be working with you in the future.
Of course.